How about those old inefficient beliefs that are holding you back from showing up in your full leadership to your future clients and actually serving them at your fullest capacity during those sales conversations? When I say inefficient beliefs, I'm talking about the beliefs that are keeping you in a scarcity mindset, in that fear of rejection, in that fear of showing up as salesy or manipulative, in that fear of being too much, and therefore that stops you from being your fullest expression when you're face to face with that person who's there, hoping that you're the one who can help them. And unfortunately, we adopted these beliefs based on what society taught us what sales was, and also through our own experience, being on the other side of sales as a client, where we felt something was pushed on us, where we felt somebody was really attached to making that sales and putting pressure on us to get it. And so we adopted an old paradigm of sales that it doesn't serve us, and yet that is still influencing how we approach this topic, that is actually really a powerful way for you to show up in your leadership. So what you will see in this video will help you not only in sales, but in every aspect of your life so that you can show up more expressed in your own leadership. My name is Renata DeMello. I'm a feminine leadership and sales mentor. And this is a place for you to align your heart and soul with selling so sales feels empowering to you. So first of all, let's talk about what's been available to us around sales in the first place. So much around sales has been strategy, negotiations, pricing, and positioning. So it does feel very calculated and very manipulative. But at the essence, then you're always going to think of sales as manipulative, when really sales is about presence and being at your fullest expression. Especially if you consider yourself to be a heart-centered person and you know you want to navigate your business from the heart space, from your soul mission. This must be one of the biggest difficulties for you, because there are a lot of people out there that have no problem being very tactical and strategic and using these sales mechanisms to grow their business. But for you and I, because we want to make it so aligned and really operate from that heart space, all these things that are very tactical can throw us off. A core change that gets to happen here is that you need to have all these tactics in order to be successful in sales, and I'm telling you that you don't. There are frameworks and structures to support. However, you don't want to lead from that. You want to lead from that heart space. You want to be connected to why you're doing that in the first place. How can you really serve that person in front of you? And how can you be so present and connected to that person that you can fully understand their world and know how you can support them? So yes, can people still approach sales from the old cliche, the old paradigm of the car salesman, be salesy, manipulative? Absolutely. But it gets to be a choice that you make. And if you're committed to being a heart-centered leader and operating your business from full alignment and from a heart space, then you get to approach sales from that too. And that's your right. And we get to create a context for that. And that's what I'm here to share with you. So I'm going to invite you to see sales as a bridge where one person is on one side looking for a way to get to the other side. And the other side is everything that they desire in order to help them expand and elevate themselves. And you're the bridge. Your services is the thing that will help them get onto the other side. However, they can't really see it. They're at a spot where they can't really see the bridge is there, and therefore they can't walk on it. It is your job to show them that there's a bridge there, because people cannot walk on a bridge that they can't see. And so if they are desiring to get to the other side and you know that there's a way, it is your job and your duty to show them that there's a way for them. And that way is through your services. In order for you to provide them your service, we need to go through this step called sales. And so when you can look at sales from that place where, wow, I am being a bridge for that person right now, to be able to walk on the other side and get what they desire and be in a more expressed and elevated state and be able to work more from their zone of genius, because now I'm supporting them with a problem that they initially have and they don't have anymore. You can actually see the value of that bridge for that person to walk, but they can only walk on that bridge if you show them the way, if you show them that it's there. And the reality is that for you to show them that the bridge is there, you have to be visible. They have to be able to see it. And there are different ways for you to be visible. And the most efficient and available and inexpensive way today is through creating content and delivering value through your content, through social media, through your platforms, through your list. And if you don't have a list yet, social media is still the most inexpensive way for you to deliver value and show them that there is a bridge, there is a path there for them. And so here comes another inefficient belief. There's so many people that think social media is already cluttered, that what else can you say, that what you have to say is not valuable enough. And I'm going to challenge you on that, because number one, the value of your content is in the eye of the beholder. So all you have to do is to show up and deliver. Let people decide if it's valuable or not. Just like beauty, value is in the eye of the beholder. Value is a perception of the receiver. And so you don't get to dictate what's valuable or not. What you get to do is just be a vehicle of that message, so that the person who needs to receive your message and see that there's a bridge there for them to cross can receive it. The other inefficient belief that is probably stopping you from showing up on social media and delivering more value to your potential clients is the idea that it's not perfect enough, it's not good enough, it's not well crafted enough. And so that I'm going to bring you back to one of our core principles, which is progress over perfection. And by not allowing yourself to show up in your progress, which might look messy, you're just staying in analysis paralysis and stopping you from being visible altogether. And so remember, it's your job to show that person that there is a bridge for them to walk on. And if you don't allow yourself to be messy in it, if you don't allow yourself to suck at it while you're still learning to really master how you want to show up in social media and deliver value, then you're never going to get there, because these messy moments are the building blocks to mastery. And so allow yourself to show up in your stories, allow yourself to show up with photos and videos and lives, and play with all of it, so that you can start learning from your own experience on what it means to be more efficient at delivering that message. And remember, who are you to know what's going to resonate with people or not? Let the message come through you powerfully, knowing that you're there to be the vehicle of something powerful that is wanting to come through you. There are many low-cost and efficient ways for you to start building your client base and expand your audience and your community. And you can start them right now without fear of being salesy. So if you're ready to go there, and if you're committed to being that bridge, that potential client that you know needs you and that you're ready to serve, then you get to go there. Click the link below for you to watch the next video on low-cost and efficient ways for you to expand your client base, your community, and your network that will support you in attracting all these clients, that will support you in bringing all these clients your way. And if any of this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel. Here you'll find more life-changing content on leadership, self-expression, education on sales, and spiritual practices for you to show up fully in your leadership, tapped in, tuned in, and turned on.